Alright, and we're back. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means. We return to our investigations in the sinking city. Last time we were mainly focused on some side investigations, which we will be continuing with a little bit in this episode, but we will also be looking into more of the main story. Specifically, we're going to be wrapping up this a delicate matter case, and then we'll be continuing on with the main case of quid pro quo. So looks like up next we have to go return to Mr. Throg Morton, which I think his map is already on, or his manor is already on here anyways, yeah. So we just need to head to Old Grove South. And luckily we're right next to a fast travel point, which make that very easy.
I've looked into your delicate matter.
Excellent. Don't spare me any details.
Glover's dead. He was killed by a man named Sidney Stokes, who happened to be robbing his place. And he wasn't working alone. He had a partner, Phil O'Connell. Didn't end up much better. All over some kind of mirror, apparently.
Truck. Where is the mirror now?
Their employer has it. Some mystery woman. I didn't get her name, but she obviously wasn't fooling around.
I see. So, my enigmatic competitor has finally shown her hand. And the thieves are both dead, you say?
Let's cover for poor Sidney. We already stole his money last time, so...
Their employer decided to bump them off. Now, I hope that's not standard business practice in these parts.
You've proven to be far more valuable to me alive than dead, Mr. Reed. You have nothing to worry about in that regard.
All right. I've held up my end of the bargain. Now, it's your turn.
Of course, Mr. Reed. Here's your payment. Now that you know everything, would you accept the second part of the job?
Let me guess. You want me to track down the mirror?
Yes. And the one who so rudely snatched it from my grasp.
Might as well.
Only got one lead, though. Our culprit had a bone to pick with someone named Francis. Mean anything to you?
Ah, yes. That is without doubt my father, Francis Throgmorton. May rest his soul.
And what's he got to do with this?
I found mention of the mirror in his records. That's what led me to take interest.
Your father was a prominent man. I'm sure he had enemies. Anyone come to mind?
None who would outlive him.
You mentioned your father left records. Mind if I take a gander at them?
The prospect of you rifling through my father's possessions does not fill me with joy, Mr. Reed. But if that's what you need, so be it. Take this key.
Alright. So we finished up one quest. Investigation. And unlocked another one, but we before we do dig into that, we're going to continue with this quid pro quo main case. Let's see here. At the fish market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Ave and Hollyfire Lane. Reed Heights. Where are the shells? Alright, there's the shells, and we're looking for Orchard Ave and Holy Fire Lane, not Hollyfire. There's Orchard Ave. So we should be somewhere around here. Come back to Throg, Morton Manor later. See what's going to be the fastest way to get to our destination. Looks like heading to Devil's Reef Hotel and then grabbing a boat from there. Well, we appear to have found the fish market.
Cheaper than the rest. And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work, infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable, incomprehensible. There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part to play.
I guess this city wouldn't be complete without a doomsday prophet.
Let me assure you, I am anything but. I am called Ebernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Charles Reed. Good to meet you. Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand Family.
I am indeed the last of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
I'll see you around.
Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
Hey, knock it off!
Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. Fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Huh. How do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had is to help each other, but we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
I feel like that isn't actually the name of the organization.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
How can I join?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
Do you want a fishy?
Alright. Get rid of that. Alright. Western Shells, Hawking Lane, between Warren Road and Liberty Road. So here. So we need to take a right at the next intersection. bit further away. Oh boy, infested area. No boy, no. We did get a skill point.
You got business here.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Can you tell me what happened? And don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane. But I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler. What did this burglar look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his, bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
And what did he steal?
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
All right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
What a one escape. There we go.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. There's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
Seems like there's something more than fish going on here.
All's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
have much in the way of gunpowder, so we'll hold off on making more.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Things grow ever more suspicious. Mystery lab flasks. Something's being sent to an orphanage. Doesn't leave me feeling the greatest about what's going on here. What's really going on here?
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
Well, I don't know why it had that sudden scare sting. It's not like it spawned any more enemies or anything.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Just looking at that thing is troubling. So we haven't found all the clues here yet. Or even all the major ones. I would have thought for sure that Reed would be able to piece together that the flask was likely involved in poisoning the fish, but I guess not. We can't make that assumption quite yet. So I'm guessing our thief was either in here poisoning the fish, seems unlikely, or more likely was trying to gather proof that the EOD was poisoning the fish.
I have questions.
You and me both, buddy. Also can't do anything with that, and I'm still missing clues. Pulling up anything else in detective vision right now. Gathered that clue. Alright. Let's check out upstairs and see if anything else comes up.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Doesn't look like there's anything here. And it's not a hidden room or anything. Let's check upstairs again. And then if we still haven't found anything, we'll talk to what's-his-face. Although I have a feeling he's not going to give me much in the way of information.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Okay, nothing spookular about that. Oh, here we go.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Oh, we got a thing downstairs that wasn't there before. Cool.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Ooh, this one's nice and long.
Just a little bit more. Oh, no. I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Looks like I was wrong. He's poisoning the fish, I was wrong. Although the EOD still seems to be up to no good. What with their hidden torture chamber and everything.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, alright. So, putting them in order, we have... this one.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
This one.
Just a little bit more. Oh no.
Causes a ruckus. Man hears it.
Darn pests. Mayor, take them.
And then comes downstairs and throws the harpoon.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
A man broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
All evidence collected. Cool. Alright, we need to visit the university.
You dig up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
Anna will quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
personal, Daryl, but I need to tell Anna the truth.
Okay. All those people might suffer because I do what you must, Mr. Reed.
If it's that bad, maybe you should skip town, hide somewhere.
You don't understand, Mr. Reed. You can't hide from your own conscience.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Throg. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up. Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer, except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew. Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
See ya.
May the sea protect you.
Yeah, there's definitely no way those two are connected at all.
Fresh fish? Take as much.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison. Though I can't identify it yet.
Sea protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see take them, or even the Throg Mortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police and court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
You should hire better guards. That chump was twiddling his thumbs and almost completely missed the break-in.
That piece of drock. I'll make sure he gets what's coming to him. Thank you for telling me, Charlie.
I mean, I didn't betray his trust because I told him I was going to tell her.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You've found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
See you later.
For some reason, I don't quite believe her. Alright, but it looks like we're heading to the university, which is on our map here somewhere. Right there. Oh no. That's the library. City Hall. I mean... I thought he marked it on my map. It's gotta be the... Oh no, it's there. Why is the... Well, looks like our easiest bet is probably going to the Shells West and then just north there to get to the university. Alright, let's do that then. I know that wasn't where the fish market or the fish market, the brain. No, it's this way. Okay. The fish storage facility. That's not where it was. And then, yeah, just straight across here. Other than getting shot in the ass by a monster, easy enough. Oh, great, another infested area. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Go to this fancy Institute of Higher Learning. So let's see if we can't find this fast travel location, make things easier on us.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Go. Fast travel point unlocked. Alright. Looks like this is the building we want to go into.
All on sale. Today only.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Okay. Alright, must be another door to take. Round this way.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Well, that was simple enough. Yes, charity work is dangerous activity.
The door won't budge.
Apparently this isn't where I use the key.
The door won't budge.
Okay. Wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting more things. Hmm. Well, that seems fucked up.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it. Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Alright.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Well, there doesn't appear to be anything else down here.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded. I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I? So very tempting.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well. Got an achievement for it. And we took the thing out. Mission accomplished, I guess.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Alright, well, there doesn't appear to be anything else here. I think we've gathered everything. Broken mirror. Took out the big monster. Well funded. Looked at that thing. Pressed the button. Alright. killed everything down here. I guess if it turns out we missed something, we can always just reload our save. Can't pick any more of that ammo up.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Yeah,
I'd like
I won't
to know
do
a
that.
bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throg Morton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried. 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none. Worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
None of these seem immediately connected. Alright, let's head upstairs.
The door won't budge.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Well, we got the key evidence, but we don't have all of the evidence yet.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
There we go. All evidence collected. I'm not sure why it did that weird zoom in to the thing and went to a black screen and all that, but whatever. We got everything we need. And now we know that George Cavendish lives somewhere in Advent.
There's stuff in Oakmont.
Alright, let's see here. So this is Advent. Got City Hall there. We don't really have a location, do we, other than Advent? Just that he's somewhere there. So let's see, is there a location perhaps that we could go to? I'm thinking like probably not the library. Maybe if we went to the police station or the Chronicle, we could find out. Maybe it's worth a try, anyways.
All on sale. Today only.
That's my opinion. It is. That's what we're gonna do. See if they have anything about Cavendish there. And if they don't, well, we'll just run around in Advent where we can. Let's see, I need to go here, and I need to pin that as evidence. That way I can look it up when I'm in the newspaper in the police station.
Don't waste my time, newcomer.
Well, let's see here. Where were the archives? There we go. Yeah, I didn't think that would come up with anything. Okay, yeah. I feel like it would be more something that was reported on, because they said he was near a breakthrough in something. So try the newspaper. And then, yeah, if we don't find anything, we'll just wander around here. Maybe we could find something at the library. Could also point us in the right direction. Can't think of why else the celebrities. Advent front page? No. Is he maybe not a celebrity? Nope. He lives in Advent, so I'd expect it to be there. Unless it's front page, which I doubt. Oh, okay. Nada. Alright. Guess we're gonna go wander around Advent. Is that really the closest one we've got? I guess so. Alright, we're gonna have to hop in that boat. Take it to... Let's go to Helog Street. This looks bad.
You'll die, newcomer. Please.
How did I lose all my sanity? Guess that's what I get for trying to help someone that looked like he was about to be executed on the streets. Oh, I guess because I killed him and he's just a dude. That's probably what did the trick. Guess lesson learned, just let people get threatened with guns. I don't think we're gonna find anything at City Hall. We'll check it out just to make sure, I guess. Can't hurt, I guess, to talk to people here.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
Get in line? I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Bye.
Okay. No idea why that happened. That's weird. Oh, here we go. Citizens. Here we go. St. Michael's Road, Carpenter Street, and Constitution Street, flat 2. Okay. There we go. Carpenter Street and Constitution. Constitution. St. Michael's. So here-ish, I'm guessing. 'Cause there's Carpenter Street. And that's Constitution there, so... Okay, that's Constitution, so yeah, we're here, around here somewhere. I think it's this. Nope, can't go into that. Alright. For a door we can go into, which is... nope. We're here, maybe? Yep. Yep.
The door won't budge.
Okay, well, running into that door doesn't cause my screen to go black, so I don't know what was going on earlier. Huh. There we go, was able to hit the lock that time.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Oh, I don't know.
The door won't budge. This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD is in the center of all of it.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the EOD is up to no good, but I also feel like part of this may just be some casual racism on the part of the... That's the exit, whatever. I mean, we know that they don't like Innsmouthers, and if they're really... EOD's really helping out Innsmouthers, then other people would be upset about that, and maybe attribute some things that aren't EOD's fault to them.
The door won't budge.
But also, yeah, the EOD is definitely up to no good.
I loved you. I always loved you.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George. George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, let's see. We're going. Step
George?
1, step
I
2,
don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna!
Step 3.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
No wonder why he hates the EOD.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
What did she mean, blessed by the sea?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
Uh-huh.
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think he's a dangerous psychopath, but I also think... Oops. So let's say we can either do this and turn in George, or I mean, I think Anna is up to no good. I also think he's a dangerous psychopath. Because, I mean, really? Just really? Let's save. I guess we can help out old Georgie boy here.
So, have you made up your mind?
We can lie to him as well.
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Alright, well, we got all our stuff. So I can turn him in. Let's get some more sanity. Isn't that where we already went? Western Shells, Hawking Lane, and yeah, right there. Fish storage. Well, let's go be dirtbags, I guess. And it's probably faster to take the boat there than run to the nearest fast travel point. It's a matter of who do you believe is less shitty. Cavendish or the EOD. And honestly, I don't trust the EOD at all. They really seem like they're up to no good with the torture chamber and everything. The very obvious torture chamber at that.
Please help a fella out. I'll take anything. Get lost, newcomer.
I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, newcomer. What do you want?
Well, we know where Daryl is. Daryl is dead. Let's find
I don't
out.
see Daryl around. You on a coffee break?
He went belly up. Ask any more stupid questions, and you'll be joining him.
Mm-hmm.
I need to enter the storage area.
Sorry, chum. No can do. Direct order from Anna herself.
Orders schmorders. If you won't let me in the easy way, then it looks like we gotta do it the hard way.
Well, newcomer, come and get it.
So, yeah. Alright. All the more obvious that we are doing not the right thing, but a better thing by helping Cavendish over the or not helping the EOD, I guess, is the way I'll phrase this. Like, we're not doing anything noble or good by helping Cavendish poison these fish, which is gonna kill people.
This isn't punishment. This is outright cruelty.
Well, we did kind of know what was gonna happen. They probably smashed up all the toys for the orphans as well. Oh no, they left them untouched. I would have swore they would have just smashed all those up, but I guess they're only like 90% evil rather than 100% evil, at least for the moment. Alright, now we need to meet the professor wherever the fuck it is. Hawking Lane and Liberty Road. Oh, that's just like right outside. Oh, there he is.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Oakmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
No.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah. She participated in Throg Morton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
Alright, where was the fish market again? Right over here. Really fast travel place. Anna is gone, and now we have Fishman in place.
This used to be an okay place to live.
Guessing this is the guy. Yeah, okay. Well, Eod is definitely up to no good seeing this, you know, sacrificial altar and everything.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Doe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon?
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it. You've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
All right, fine. I'll look into it. But your lead on the professor had better be worth it.
I know where they've got her. I can get you there. You just find me a way out fast, or I might be too dead to be any use to you.
Alright. I will be right back. I need to take a momentary break. But I shall return in a minute. Alright, let's go see Throg Morton.
Oakmont! Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the Eod, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Yay, I got a shotgun. Finally. Kept getting ammo for it. Alright, well, rather than looking into that main case, we're going to go back to side stuff with start looking at this one. Investigate the old Throgmorton Manor here.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son. Curious craftsmanship. This must be worth a fortune. $1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Huh.
kid looks a little familiar. $1891 must have been a busy year for Francis. Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune.
Oh, here we go.
I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point.
God damn it. Read.
Seems an ambitious expedition. Like father, like son.
Okay, I'm definitely missing something. I got all the key evidence, but not all the evidence, which suggests that there's something I missed.
Curious craftsmanship. These must be worth a fortune. I'm looking sharp, but I guess that's the point.
Nothing else is immediately springing to notice, so doesn't seem like it's in that vision mode. Blah, 19, what was it? 18, whatever. 1891, busy year for what's it, old Francis. Blah, expensive, ambitious expedition. If there's anything else I can find around here. I mean, clearly the next place to go is the Chronicle to look up that interview, and we're also probably going to the asylum at some point. I guess not. Oh, here we go.
I had some questions about Bethany.
I beg your pardon? I don't believe I know anyone of that name.
Well, it came up during the investigation. See, your father divorced, and his ex-wife's name was Bethany.
Say no more. It is beyond my earliest memories, but even if it weren't, my father's business is his own. I shall not engage in gossip.
Your father led an expedition back in 1891. Do you know anything about it?
I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. I was a babe in arms back then, and my father never made his findings public. It is a great shame, of course. His work would have turned the science of evolution on its head.
Yeah, I can see that. Have a good day.
Alright, there we go. All evidence now. Once again, really seems like they're implying that that dude's dad boned that ape. Oakmont Asylum. Let's see here. That's this place, right? Yeah. Alright. Well, we can head there now. And you know what? Let's head to the Red Queen. Let's save. Let's try and get to the Red Queen. Asylum. I think with the shotgun and some of the other items I've gotten, I should maybe have enough firepower to take out the monstrosities in the area, but we'll see. If not, we can just try and run to wherever it is I need to go. I'm just trying to find the ship log or whatever it is there. Usually it just lets me hop over this wall here. There we go. Alright. Oh, jeez. Yeah, okay. Hey, we did it. All right. We can turn that one in now, actually. Let's go do that first. Might as well turn in a quest here. Finish off the night. And then next week when we come back, we'll just start in... Start at the asylum. So let's see, we're going down to the docks. All right. Just fast travel there, so that makes things easy.
Here's the ship log from the Red Queen. I'd suggest it's best not to read it.
That bad? Well, I only need the last page. Is it intact?
Yep, all the pages are there.
Great. Here's the reward I promised, Mr. Reed.
Now that you have all the ship's logs at your disposal, perhaps you can explain the reason. Why did you collect them?
I suppose you've earned my trust. While drinking at the local tavern, I concocted a brilliant business plan.
Well, we all know that booze only produces great ideas. What's the plan?
I spent some bullets buying several lost ships from their owners. The dates in our treaties were slightly wrong, but who here could verify?
And now it sounds like you're wasting good beer money.
Wrong, friend. With these logs, I'll receive a handsome sum in insurance when I return to Boston. The companies will have no reason to refuse.
Not a bad insurance racket, Vince. A man like you could go far.
I always keep an eye out for opportunities. Meet me in Boston and the first round's on me. Good luck, friend.
See you later.
Alright, there we go. costume too. That's fancy. Alright, what have we got? Letters from Oakmont. We don't want to do those yet, 'cause we get some new weapons that'll make that easier. Don't think I want to do this yet. We can maybe check this out. But we're going to do Through the Looking Glass next, I think. Let's get more experience points. Oops. Extra bullet. Reload your revolver faster. Oh, here we go. We need to get Herbo detected first. Faster melee, more health, 4 more shotgun rounds. Carry 3 more rifle rounds. That seems useful, especially now that we finally have the shotgun. There we go. Alright. Let's go pop in back by the asylum and we'll call it an evening. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the Sinking City tonight. And of course, we will be back on Friday with Final Fantasy Fridays. Be playing more Type 0 HD. We're in Chapter 7, and we have a whole bunch of expert trials coming up. And the first one is a RTS mission, so that'll be terrible. But after that, hopefully things will go smoother. And then on Saturday, I will be doing special Halloween stream, so I'll be playing spooky games, not necessarily horror games, in place of Apex on Saturday. So I'll probably be starting, since I'll be switching to a bunch of games, I'll probably be starting a little bit, well, yeah, I'll be starting a little bit earlier than usual. Probably, I'm thinking 4 p.m. Eastern time. But not 100% sure on that yet. Depends on what else I'm doing that day. So yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be a longer stream, and it will be archived like everything else. So, but yeah, I have a bunch of games planned for that, and that's going to be on Saturday. Friday will be Final Fantasy. So that's what we got coming up for programming. But for now, we have reached the end of our night. So have a good evening. Later.